As always, we'll start with the AFC, move to the NFC, then do our inter-conference games. The thing is it kind of sucks, is that 3 of the 4 teams, I guess you could make an argument for 4 of the 4 teams, but the Bills, the Vikings, and the Eagles especially are on bye this week, and those are like 3 of the best teams in the league this season, so we're gonna have a lot of bad football this week. Starting with the Colts versus the Titans. I think these teams met week 1, if I'm not mistaken. No, was it week 2? I know they've played each other already. Wow, have they not? For some reason I thought they had. Colts versus the Titans. This will be to determine who's in control of the AFC South. I believe the winner of this does get the 1 seed, looking at the seeding. Titans coming off a bye week. Colts coming off a win. I could see this going either way, but I'm gonna go Titans. Browns in Baltimore against the Bengals, or against the Ravens, rather. Ravens coming off a loss to the Giants last minute stunner. Lamar Jackson might be looking for some revenge, some comeuppance. The Browns coming off a loss, not even I think their second straight loss in Baltimore. I'm going to give the edge in this game to the Ravens. I think the Ravens bounce back, get a W. Texans versus the Raiders. Both teams have had some controversial things happen in their bye week. Devontae Adams, he's been charged with misdemeanor assault. And the Texans just fired some front office people. I believe the executive vice president of football or something like that was fired. So a bit of a shake-up there. 2 teams, bad teams, 1 in the Raiders that's underperforming, and 1 in the Texans that's just plain not great playing each other, but you're in Las Vegas. I think that's going to count for something. I'm going to give the edge to the Raiders over the Houston Texans. The Jets versus the Broncos. The Broncos just earlier today had that absolutely terrible game against the Chargers. The terrible fumbled punt, which I failed to mention in my review. I was actually downstairs getting food after the second 3 and out. I kind of just gave up on the game, came back, and they're kicking a field goal, so I assumed they just marched down the field, but it actually was like a punt fumble. That's crazy, one of the crazy things I've ever seen. But Broncos coming off a really bad loss, did not look good in that game against the Chargers. Neither did the Chargers, to be fair. The Jets just came off of a big win over the Green Bay Packers. Really big win for the Jets. The Jets are looking solid. They're 4-2. They're outperforming expectations for sure. Certainly my expectations. The Broncos are favored in this game by Vegas odds makers, but I'm going to say that the Jets take this one. I'm going to give that one to the Jets. Steelers going into Miami. Steelers just got a really big win against the Buccaneers. Miami just lost to, who'd they lose to? Miami lost to the Vikings. Tua's coming back. It sounds like Tua's coming back, at least that's the plan, as I've heard it. Steelers, that was a good win for them, but I don't know that they're really going to build much momentum off that. They got Pickett and Trubisky. If Tua's in there for the Dolphins, I think I'm going to give the edge to Miami, especially playing in Miami. Alright, NFC, you got the Cardinals versus the Saints. The Cardinals got somebody. Hold on. DeAndre Hopkins. Yes, they got DeAndre Hopkins back. Which is huge for them. Big addition to their offense, especially with some injuries they had last week. The Saints still not performing well, and you might still have I can't think of his name. Redhead. QB. I don't know, starting. I'm gonna go Cardinals in this matchup. Lions versus Cowboys. Lions coming off a rested week. Cowboys. Cooper Rush just got handed his first L by the Philadelphia Eagles. Lions, they took an L right before their bye week. They had a really good defense before, good offense before that, rather, that the Patriots shut down right before the bye. You might have Dak Prescott back in Dallas. I'm gonna go Cowboys on that one. Packers at Commanders. Packers just had a really embarrassing loss to the Jets. Aaron Rodgers and the offense getting booed on the field, which is something you do not see very often. Green Bay fans booing Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna say this is gonna be my upset. This is gonna be one of my upset picks. I'm gonna say the Commanders beat the Packers in an upset. That's what I'm gonna say. And finally for the NFC, Buccaneers versus the Panthers. Buccaneers just had that bad loss to the Steelers. Tom Brady, he's not going to be happy about that. I'm going to go Buccaneers over Panthers. Panthers are only their 5th QB at this point. They have an interim head coach right now. Matt Rule was fired. I just don't really. I think to me this is looking like a Buccaneers win. Interconference game. Falcons just had a big win last week. The Falcons beat the Niners. Yeah, Niners. Bengals. They got back on track of the win. That one win doesn't really make me a believer in the Falcons. I know they're 3-3. Like, I'm actually kind of shocked that they are. But Bengals, I think the Bengals are better than their record. I think the Falcons are worse than their record, so I'm going to go Bengals winning that one. Giants at Jags. Hey, I'm all on the Giants hype train right now, baby. Give me the Giants over the Jaguars. I don't care that it's in Jacksonville. I am all about the Giants right now. Super hype on them. Really exciting team. Defying expectations. I think they can go 6-1 through the first 7 weeks. Seahawks in LA. Don't want to be a homer on this one. I do think the Seahawks actually have a decent shot to win this game. I've not been super impressed with Herbert so far this season. Kind of feels like Herbert has taken a step back compared to last year. That's the impression I get. Seahawks actually have a pretty good defense. Woolen's been an absolute beast. And if Herbert comes out and struggles, I think our cornerbacks could eat him up. But I do still think maybe the Chargers have an edge. But I'm going to be a bit of a homer here. I'm going to pick the Seahawks. I'll be happy to be proven wrong, though. Chiefs at Niners. Chiefs just had that hard-fought loss to the Bills. Came down to the wire. Interception basically sealed it. Niners got a little bit embarrassed by the Falcons. Niners have a great defense, though. An absolutely amazing defense. Chiefs. Mahomes might struggle against that Niners defense. He could get pressured. Could throw picks, but I think Mahomes is going to come out. I think he's going to be determined to get a W. The Niners look good, though. I don't know. This is such a toss-up. I think this could be 50-50, but This might be a bit of an upset pick, but I'm going to go Niners. Okay, so I'm recording this bit after the video. I'm going to edit it in. I did not realize how bad the injuries to the 49ers were. I didn't realize they were that banged up. So I wanted to do an upset pick and pick them to beat the Chiefs as an upset. But with all their injuries, I really don't think they're going to be able to. I think they're going to suck for a few weeks. So I'm officially changing my prediction. I'm going to say that the Chiefs are going to beat the 49ers. So this is an official prediction change. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming. That'll be maybe another upset pick there, but I'm going to go Niners on that one. And then Bears at New England. I mean, New England is, I think, won back-to-back games now. Bailey Zapp, I don't know how you pronounce his name still. In their QB, they're back up. Mac Jones should still be hurt, I think. I don't think he'll be back on Monday, but I'm going to give that one. Actually, you know what? Justin Fields has looked pretty good. The Bears, but they haven't been winning, but Justin Fields looked better. Patriots. So I'm going to go to the edge of the Patriots. It's a toss-up, though, but it's a slight edge. Like 51 Patriots, 49 Bears. Like, it's so close. I think that game could go either way. So in the AFC, I have the Titans beating the Colts. I have the Ravens beating the Browns. I have the Raiders beating the Texans. I have the Jets beating the Broncos, and I have the Dolphins beating the Steelers. In the NFC, I have the Cardinals beating the Saints. I have the Cowboys beating the Lions. I have the Commanders beating the Packers, and I have the Buccaneers beating the Panthers. And then for interconference games, I have the Bengals beating the Falcons. I have the Giants beating the Jaguars. I have the Seahawks beating the Chargers. I have the Niners beating the Chiefs, and I have the Patriots beating the Bears. So those are my picks for week 7 of the NFL season. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these picks. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? What do you expect for your favorite team this coming season or this coming week? I'm all sorts of messed up right now, but yeah, I have a few upset picks in there for sure. 3 or 4 upsets. Probably gonna get those wrong, but I like to make things interesting. I like to pick upsets because if they happen, they're really exciting. I could just pick chalk every week, but nothing really exciting about that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this almost every single day. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.